I finally went to Purple Petals, a brand new bookstore that focuses on romance, romantasy and fantasy in the heart of Antwerp. So let's look at what I picked up there. So hi and welcome back my fellow fantasy book lovers, or if you're new here, hi and welcome. My name is Cate and I'm a fantasy book lover from Belgium. On TikTok since a few months I've been following an account called Purple Petals, and this is a girl who started her own bookstore in the city center of Antwerp. So during the past few months we've seen her make the store, fill the store and actually already have a few events. Now it's taken me longer than I wanted to actually go to the physical store, but it was oh so worth it. The store, as the name implies, is completely purple, so the front of the bookstore there is a plaque with a bookish quote on it as well, and then the interior is just beautiful. If I tell you that I could spend all day there just reading and chilling and talking to the owner, like, it was definitely worth the trip. So I don't live close to Antwerp, I live between Ghent and Brussels, which is why for me it took so long to get there. But if you're in Antwerp or if you plan on visiting Antwerp, it is extremely worth a stop. So of course I picked up some books there. Some of the books I already had on my radar, and I also asked for some recommendations to the shop owner. So I came home with a little pile of books. Now some of the genres of these books I have not read before, so it's going to be a bit of like a challenge to myself to see if I enjoy these or not. But to get started, a fantasy romance book that has been on my radar for a while. It is called On Wings of Blood. This is the Bloodwing Academia book 1, and of course everyone has been comparing this to Fourth Wing, and now I did enjoy Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, but I not so much enjoyed Onyx Storm. I'm going to wait until the next book to see if I continue the series or not, but apparently this one is very good as well, and it says on the back, "It's not protection, little dragon, it's a claim. You're mine, no one touches what belongs to me." So I'm very curious. This is a gorgeous edition. It has some like shimmery things on the cover, not shimmer, but like it looks wet. So yeah, the inside artwork of course has dragons as well. The hardback has nothing, but it does have spray painted edges. And the inside says, "Welcome to Bloodwing Academy. Expect magic, expect competition, expect blood." I didn't sign up for this. A half fae in a school of high-blood vampires. That's a recipe for suffering. I'm Medra Pendragon, the last of the dragon riders, or so they tell me. Funny thing is, there are no dragons left, not a single one. But somehow that hasn't stopped the vampires from deciding I'm worth capturing. And now I'm stuck at Bloodwing Academy, where the high-bloods run everything. And Blightborn like me? We're just blood in their veins. Pawns in their games. But that's not even the worst part. Enter Blake Dragharrow. Cold, arrogant, and way too gorgeous for his own good. He's been tormenting me since the moment we met, and now, thanks to some ancient ritual, we're betrothed. He acts like he owns me, but I'm not going down without a fight. Bloodwing isn't just a school, it's a battlefield. Highbloods fight for power, and if you're weak, you're dead. Between deadly competitions, lies that could get me executed, and a dragon-shaped secret looming over my head, all I have to do is survive. Easy, right? Except I'm starting to think the real danger isn't the academy, it's what I'm becoming in this twisted game of power. And Blake? He might just be the one who pushes me over the edge. They think they can control me, they think they can use me, but they have no idea what I've awakened. So I did not know this had vampires, otherwise I would have already started reading it, but this just got very high up on my TBR. And I sincerely hope that you won't look at me differently for the next few books. These all come from the shelves that are called the dark romance shelves. So of course there's Haunting and Hunting Adeline, because everyone and their mom knows about those books nowadays. But I kind of want to get into more romance that isn't pure fantasy romance, because I do enjoy romance books every now and then, but I feel like something is missing, so I got a few options. The first book from that pile is called Praise by Sara, Cate. This is a Salacious Players Club, and this is BDSM themed, as if Praise didn't tell you that. And the back says, "She's a good girl, but she's falling for the wrong man." Broken down by her emotionally neglectful ex, all Charlie Underwood wants is someone to tell her she's good enough. Then she stumbles into a new job with a boss who brings her to her knees, literally. As an owner of the Salacious Players Club, Emerson Grant knows exactly what he wants and isn't shy about his particular tastes. But when he mistakes Charlie for a candidate to be his new submissive instead of his son's ex-girlfriend, he immediately tries to correct the situation. He offers Charlie a job as a secretary and nothing more. Yet now that Charlie has seen a glimpse of what can happen when she's honest about what she wants, she makes it clear that all she wants is Emerson. He might be twice her age and her ex-boyfriend's dad, but he's also the only man who can give her everything she desires. How far will she go to hear his approval? So we'll see if I like this. I've never tried anything like these books, so I'm very curious. The next one is Lights Out. Meet BookTok's latest obsession, dark, funny and super spicy. Can you handle the ride? I want someone with a soul as black as night, someone who would burn the world down for me and not lose a single minute of their sleep over it. Trauma nurse Ailey escapes her hard-working days by thirsting after masked men online. To her, nothing could top the fantasy of her favorite tattooed and masked man hunting her down. But she never could have guessed that one drunken text would turn those dreams into reality. Josh has spent his life avoiding the limelight, but his online persona is another story. At night, he posts masked thirst traps for his millions of fans, until one follower catches his eye, Ellie. Together, Ellie and Josh live out their darkest fantasies, unaware that Ellie has captured the attention of someone with far more sinister intentions. As Josh turns from predator to protector, he must ask himself how far he'll go for the woman he can't live without. So this is basically what I have been getting spammed on my TikTok, like the masked man dancing, like that's what this reminds me of. And again, not sure if I'll like this, but we'll see. And then the final one is this one. It is Her Soul to Take. Now, I'm in a spicy book club, is the way I'm gonna call it. And this is one of the books on the list of books we might probably read, so I already got it. Leon. My reputation among magicians is unblemished. Killer, they call me. Killing is what I'm best at. One wrong move and you're dead. Except her. The one I was supposed to take. The one I should have killed. The cult that once controlled me wants her. But I'm not about to lose my new toy to them. And then we have Ray. I've always believed in the supernatural. Hunting for ghosts is my passion, but summoning a demon was never part of the plan. Monsters are roaming in the woods and something ancient, something evil is waking up and calling my name. I don't know who I can trust or how deep this darkness goes. All I know is my one shot at survival is a demon stalking me, and he doesn't just want my body, he wants my soul. So this is closer to what I usually tend to have like as in-between reads, but we'll see if I like it. And then the last pile is actually a full trilogy that I picked up because she just had the one trilogy left and I was really like curious about it. It is a steamy lesbian fantasy romance, a game of deceit and desire, a game of romance and ruin, and the first book is a game of hearts and heists. Two enemies, one goal, steal each other's hearts. Scarlet Grey, disgraced assassin, is determined to get revenge. Quinn Adams, medic turned poisoner for hire, is her deadliest rival. For years, they've stolen each other's clients, sabotaged each other's businesses, and occasionally slept together. When the Magician Queen offers an irresistible deal, Scarlet and Quinn are forced to work together. But this is not a simple job. With an impossible heist ahead, they're going to have to trust each other. And that's not easy when they both have secrets to hide. Harder still when those secrets will betray the ones they love. Now, neither woman is sure if it's a heist they want to win or a heart. Two women, two deadly professions, and a romance that could be their downfall. So I hope this is really good. And otherwise, I have a friend who also really wanted to read these, but I just got them first. So if I finish them and I want to keep them, I will definitely borrow them to her. And otherwise, I will probably give them to her at some point as well, because yeah, we'll see if I like them. So those were the books that I got at Purple Petals. But in the meantime, we also had our Christmas evening unboxing thing. And I also got a few books from that. Now, one of the presents I gave to myself is this beautiful edition of Frankenstein. I recently saw the movie again and reminded myself that I still didn't have a copy. So when I saw this beautiful like cloth one, It's a Penguin Classics cover that I really enjoy. So this is a gift from me to me because I've been really wanting this book. And then these next two gifts are both from my sister-in-law for Christmas. We always have Christmas with the family of my partner, so we give them gifts and they get us gifts. So the first one is Brigands and Bread Knives. This is the third book by Travis Baldree in the cozy fantasy series that he's writing. I've heard good and bad things about it. I'm gonna go in with low expectations as always. I just want to have like a cozy chill time. And the ribbon in the book is actually the ribbon that was around the package, and I really thought that the green fitted with the green in the cover, so I might use it temporarily as a bookmark. Up next is the second book in a series. The first one was the Fairy Guild Trials, I think, by G.L. Preston. This second one is called Games of the Fairy Queen. This is a fae fantasy romance series, and I really enjoyed the first book because it's the female main character who is badass and strong and saving the male main character that is with her, and then a big plot twist happens at the end of book one, as it always does, and in book two we continue on it. I've read a little bit of it so far, not finished the entire book, but it is a book that I really wanted to read, and if I wouldn't have gotten it as a gift from my family for the holidays, I probably would have bought it myself, so really excited, and yes, I am currently reading it. So these are the new books joining my shelves, and I would love to know, did you get any books for Christmas or did you buy them yourself as a gift? Because books, in my opinion, are one of the best gifts to give and also to get. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I aim to make new videos every week and I would love to hear for every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching and happy reading. Bye!